No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. And today I'm back with John freaking Zherka.
You pretend like I left.
Yeah, but to them, they haven't seen us in a week at this point, I think.
It's the same clothes. They know.
I know, yeah. We're spreading it out, but they know how it goes. Ladies, you care to introduce yourselves?
You want to go first?
Jinx.
I'm Karina Heaven.
I'm Jenna Fox.
And how did you guys end up here today?
I have no idea.
The bat signal went up and it said John Zherka.
Pretty much, yeah.
You guys don't know who I am.
Honestly.
I'm a big deal.
That's
Wait,
crazy
are
because
you a
one day
streamer? Are
you're
you a
not going to
streamer?
be able to forget who John Zherka
You're
is.
looking, I'm going to have
Is he a
30
streamer?
million
Yeah. Okay.
followers.
He's
Okay,
a streamer.
that's not-
Why?
I knew that.
You can tell, like, the energy, the streamer energy.
My boyfriend told me he's
Oh.
a streamer.
Ouch. I don't want to be called a streamer. I'm not a streamer anymore. What
Well,
am
you
I?
stream. We all
TikToker.
stream. But I
I
don't think of myself
stream.
as a streamer.
I'm a-
Streamers are the things that
I'm a
come off your
streamer.
handlebars on your bike when you were a
Yeah.
kid.
I'm gonna milk LA dry. Like you're looking at the biggest star.
I'm glad that I'm
Like
here.
to-
then.
You know how I know I'll do this?
How?
LA content creators, they love their weed and shit. That's why their podcasts suck. This is you're looking at. This is how you podcast, right?
Yeah.
It's giving.
Have you
Wolf of
noticed
Wall
when I
Street.
came here it got louder?
I always think about that. How if I did some before a podcast, it would probably be a really, really good, like 20, 30 minutes to start the podcast and then like a huge energy dump at some point.
Yeah.
It would be the best and the worst because the problem is that everybody who's watching the podcast would probably like think that your unstable cat energy was like kind of
Well,
weird.
it would
Maybe
look more
speaking.
stable.
They'd be able to tell.
After
Yeah,
20
for
minutes,
sure.
you're supposed to do another rip.
Yeah, but
So
you're
it
on a
looks more
podcast.
stable. You're not
Just
supposed to
ripping 'em
crash.
on camera.
You
just
can't
ripping
you
'em.
can't pause the.
The way
live.
most people do that 20 minutes is going to be tough. People are going to be staring at the clock, counting down.
Do you ladies participate in?
I used to.
It's bad.
It's
What
It's
happened?
such a
so
bad drug.
So bad, but I mean, it's addicting.
You know, coke is the only drug that in a split second you can hit a cop in the face and ruin your life. Like there's no drug
What?
that will
could-
give you that impulse.
you feel
Would
like-
get me there.
You feel
Ima-
like Superman.
Really?
I don't
Yeah.
think no
Yeah,
nobody
you
nobody
definitely
punches
feel
a
like
cop. You
Superman.
suck a cop's dick on. You wouldn't punch a cop on.
Ecstasy.
Is
I
that
know
is
people
that
who-
different?
That's- Oh yeah,
Difference, yeah,
it's
different.
different.
I know people who've like
Really?
killed people
Yeah.
on.
I feel like more
Kill
aggressive
people?
and
Yeah.
you're
Bath
more
salts?
lovable.
That's some gangster. You take an E-pill and then you go do a drive-by.
I've never had this thing.
That's just.
Really?
So good.
Could you
You
imagine
haven't?
yourself shooting at
Makes you
somebody's
tingle.
house? Oh,
I heard a lot of the drill guys.
No.
that's what
They
I'm
do.
saying.
Remember
Yes.
T
Molly's
Grizzly
more-
used to talk about that. You can't do this without no money.
Yep.
And I'm like, how the f you killing people on Molly? That's the love drug.
I've only done. It's a.
Yeah,
on.
Drunk.
Really?
What?
I've
Really?
only done my life when I was with a girl and wanted to have a real good night with her. So hey, I got some. Let's get into it.
I with the guy on
Yeah.
shrooms.
Really?
Yeah,
Bro,
that's crazy.
That was.
On shrooms.
Huh?
You took advantage of him.
No, he was on shrooms too.
Shrooms.
Yeah.
Shrooms make humans pathetic and weak. They're literally
Have you tried acid?
no.
Have you seen The
I've,
Last of Us?
I've never in my life. I've tried all. I've tried rat poison. I've tried
Rat
cognitive
poison?
enhancers to become smart. I've tried everything when I used to go through my phase. The one thing I never with is psychedelics. And you
Why?
guys will only believe me when I'm the richest dude in LA. You'll be like, oh, that's how
Why?
you do it.
Why haven't you
Mm.
tried?
It's a psychological operation. The sexual revolution of the 1960s, right? They got you into psychedelics to fracture your minds, and you guys ate it up. It's a CIA
I
operation.
But
only
you
tried
drink.
it once.
You know what the CIA, you know what the government hates you doing? Is because that's how revolutions start.
But you drink.
That's
right?
how revolutions start.
rebel.
a lot
the
of great art
government-
has been made on
Really?
Yeah.
by people who are able to control their lust for it. You know.
I know we, but one thing that I've noticed is you do sketch better when you're high. You know,
Sketch.
sketch,
I-
paint,
Draw.
like all that artsy stuff.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, you can do that on shrooms
Or like
too.
for music, a lot of people say it helps their music. You know what I mean?
Really?
I could see
I
it.
find that so dumb.
Really?
I'd be so lost in the head just
Feel-
trying to
I
play
can't
guitar
smoke weed
high.
and-
I feel like the vast majority of rappers I interview is like the thing
Their
when they're in the
thing,
studio.
yeah,
Like
mhm.
it's not happening unless
Yeah.
they're smoking. That's
Or
pretty
lean.
much
Or
the
what's it
main
called?
thing.
Lean?
Lean is
Lean?
popular, but not. But lean is so expensive and
Yeah.
hard to get that it's kind of like a different category. I
Yeah.
feel like.
Lean is the most addictive thing. That's the you know, like
It's actually a really weak opiate.
I've heard this, but I've never had a problem with addiction stuff. Like people are like, how can you do drugs and not spiral and stuff? And I'm like, bro, that shit costs a lot. I'm not doing it.
It does.
When I was broke, right?
Yeah.
But lean was the first time I gulped something and I started calculating how many jobs can I take up to fund this lifestyle? Like where I got syrup every day. And then my buddy taps me and he's like, hey, that's liquid heroin. That's why it's so good. And then I was like, whoa, bro, that's, downers are for losers. I was like, holy, it's liquid heroin? Is it really liquid heroin?
You know what I think about when I look at her? Is how weird it is that I used to holler at her when she was a porn star and I was just a random guy. And then now, like, I'm actually like in the porn world. I'm sorry, I know this has nothing to do with what you were saying. But it's just like, damn, that must be, it's not really that weird for me, but it must be weird for you. To be
No,
like,
really.
damn, this guy just started doing porn. Wow.
No, really. I got to fuck your wife.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
I
I
didn't
guess-
get to fuck you yet, though.
I know, isn't that crazy?
It's so weird because
Feels like
But
we
can
should
it-
have done it a while ago.
Can a woman really fuck someone?
With
Or-
the
you
strap.
know what I mean?
Wait, with the
What?
strap.
I bet she could
Yes.
fuck me. Not like in the butthole, but she could hop on, give it a twirl.
Is you know what I wonder? Is the scissoring thing real? Do people actually
yes,
scissor?
It feels good.
Really?
Oh,
It's-
because she's
it's
a
dumb.
lesbian. That's why.
Oh.
Yeah, I forgot.
Bisexual.
Okay. right.
It's dumb in porn, but like if you have a nice fat juicy pussy and you're like rubbing each other, you can't do it with a skinny pussy. It has to be
Really?
fat.
So if your
Oh,
shit's
you can't
tucked
do
in, it don't
you
work?
can't do it with the bony pussy. You have to do it with the
it
fat,
has to be
juicy
lubricated,
pussy.
so you get a good grind.
See, this is how you're gonna
What?
find all about what the
See?
heathens are doing.
Yes, I'm studying up close.
I've scissored and it just doesn't feel good for me.
Really?
Yeah, like it just
Really?
it just feels like sandpaper.
Damn.
It does
Well,
seem like a
yeah, shit.
random
Yeah.
thing to rub your vagina against just another vagina.
It's just a little light movement.
It seems like it would. It's more like the idea, like the just that position.
No, it's just fun. Just to like sit there
No,
and just
I
like
think it's
look at
just
each
hot to
other
look
and
at
just
for
like
guys.
Have you ever tried to
Right?
watch
Is it
gay
that?
porn, like or like
No,
lesbian
what the
porn?
fuck?
It's so weird. They're just like they'll spend like 10 minutes just like licking each other's boobs. It's just
Yeah.
like, whoa, y'all really
It
trying to
feels
fill the
good.
timeline up right here.
It's like, dang.
fucking feels good.
No, like
I'm sure, but
Yeah, I do like getting my tits sucked, so it does
I'm
feel
sure
good for a girl.
a lot of girls do, but it just
Yeah.
feels like it's kind of like overemphasized in lesbian porn because they don't have that many things to do.
Yeah, they don't.
Notice,
have to-
remember
yeah.
last time when I said lesbians went extinct? She said she's bi. There's no one
Oh,
who
but
ever
she-
claims
she's like
lesbian
80-20.
anymore.
Bro, she's 80-20.
Do you know any
Yeah.
girl who
Yeah.
says they're lesbian?
would
Hell
you,
no.
wait,
I
would
80-20.
you date a girl?
I have. That's
Really?
I've dated women since
Who
I was
pays?
15.
Who
That
pays
was my
the
last relationship
like?
with a guy.
Who pays at the restaurant?
Who's the top?
You guys just stare.
Yeah.
I think.
It depends on if you invited me out or if I invited you
But
out.
are you
or
the
we s-
man in the relationship per se?
No, I wear lingerie.
Okay.
So
Uh-huh.
the
but the other one doesn't?
Yeah.
No, I like lipstick girls.
Oh.
I want to wear
What's
lingerie
that?
with you.
Oh.
So
Wait.
Who
So-
ends up being the top femme?
You wrestle.
You fight for
Oh,
the
You
top.
fight for
shit.
the top. It's like a power play. You-
Imagine what America would be
really
like as a
fun.
country if the president and the vice president were like kind of constantly bickering about who was in charge. That's how I imagine a lesbian relationship
no.
that you're describing. I feel like it's better to have a signed hierarchy, don't you
Well,
think?
you might as well date a guy.
well,
Sure.
they
True.
That's not a
True.
bad idea,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
they
true.
they say lesbian relationships are the most violent.
Really?
Like
Why?
they
Can
beat
beat
the
each other up,
shit out of
yeah.
each
Oh,
other.
yeah.
You could fuck each
true.
other up and not
You
like
can't-
cops can't like really.
Yeah, like a guy
Yeah.
can't hit a girl, but a girl can hit a girl.
yeah, we fuck each other
Yeah.
up. That's the worst.
I
I feel like
dated a
women
girl
are not
once.
predisposed to violence in the same way that men are. I would assume that gay dudes are beating the fuck out of each other.
No, they're called. No, they're called gay. They're happy. That's what it means.
I think those are kind
The
of.
relationships are typically great, but like if I catch you cheating on me, I'm gonna beat your ass in front of the other girl. you
Gay
cheated on.
dudes are low testosterone males and lesbians are high testosterone women, right?
I don't know.
I think on average.
that wouldn't make any
I-
sense because gay guys fuck a lot.
I had
You
a
can't fuck a
phase-
lot
I
if
think
your
they fuck
libido's
harder.
shot.
I honestly don't know. That was just my guess.
I had a phase once where I was going through like
Face clan.
Who are you?
me.
We got to get to know you.
I'm Karina Heaven.
Ooh,
Where did you
heaven.
come from? Like how close are you guys?
Me and her.
Just
Yeah,
met.
We
you
just
just
met
met.
today.
Yeah.
I know.
Laura's mad funny. Laura knew that she had to set up a fourth debate, and she just hit up different chicks that she knew and didn't bother to like have any kind of synergy. But I respect it.
It's
But she's
okay.
hot,
Oh,
so
thank you. You're hot too. We should.
Scissor.
I'm down.
Yeah, we should scissor.
Well, if you have a
Scissor.
fat pussy,
I do.
But
It's
she's got
embarrassing
big tits,
sometimes.
too, so I mean.
Yeah, I got my tits done.
Really?
Yeah.
Newly?
I thought they were natural.
No, they're fake. I was like a 34B, and I was like, I need to get my tits done. I
How's
used
it
to be
feel?
a stripper.
It changed your life?
Yeah, for
The
real.
boobs?
It was like a big investment for sure, because I was a stripper and like I had no ass or boobs, and so like once I got them done, I saw money coming in.
Like
It's
the money
sad.
just changed right away.
Yeah, it's sad, but I mean it.
We had a girl on here the other day, and I was just thinking, like, damn, I think you're way hotter now that you got your boobs done. And it kind of makes me feel like a lame, but it's like, it's in my head. It's like, okay, like I'm looking at you when you're in the room more now.
Well,
Yeah.
because titties are the new BBL.
Yeah.
I think BBL's the new titties. Titties have been around way longer.
I got a
No, it
BBL too.
changed recently. A lot of small tit girls have gotten
Big
really
boobs.
big porno titties.
I hear
think
like
there's-
natural's better though
Yeah.
nowadays.
Yeah,
Natural
they're
tits?
switching.
Completely, yeah.
Yeah, but if you, a lot of chicks can get fake tits and have them look good. Like girls who have like natural tits that look really good that people want to see is like, I feel like that's less common.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe.
You're the guy, so
I
You
don't know.
tell
I can't
me,
predict the
'cause I
trends.
can't.
I can't guess the trends. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I like all women.
Do you like
Same.
John Zherka? Does he fall into the 20%?
I mean, I could see he's got something down there.
You did. Oh, see, because
This is the great myth, and I love it. But it's a myth. It's actually why
we were
is it,
doing a podcast the other day, and I had to stop the podcast to be like, bro, I can see your cock outline.
bro. I'm not gonna say what it was.
He's
Isn't
looking
he
like
got,
Dredd over here.
sweatpants or something?
What was it?
No, I can't do Dredd.
You
Love
can't
that
do
man,
it.
but I can't do
You
it.
can't get fucked by him.
No.
The next best thing
it's
is
in
John
the
Zherka.
works, but no.
They say that he's the Kosovian Dredd.
It's like giving birth. Like, no.
So but you never tried it. You don't know.
I'm going to try it on the 4th
On the 4th.
of April.
Wow.
But I'm
Oh, my birthday's in
so
April.
scared.
April 22nd.
Would you work with Dredd?
Who's that?
Oh, see, she's
Just
brand new. She don't know what's going on.
I'm
It's a
not
big-
mainstream.
She's not a real porn star.
Big
So what do you do?
project.
You're just strictly OnlyFans?
Yeah, strictly OnlyFans. I want to become mainstream, but I'm so scared.
Really?
would
So
love you.
scared. I feel like so intimidating.
Wait, what's
Really?
what's
She
She
mainstream?
means doing real
feel
porn.
Like real porn.
Porn.
Like
Oh,
on Pornhub and stuff.
what-
So we have a
kind-
great like discrepancy here because she's been doing real porn for like 10 years.
Yeah, she
Okay.
told me.
10?
Well, if
love
you've been
that.
doing it the
It's
whole
nothing wrong
time
with
that I've
that.
known you, plus I assume a couple years before that, then it's damn near 10,
8
right?
years.
8 years. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you were
she
like
was
fresh,
close.
new in it when I met you?
Yeah, probably.
You hit this?
We
No.
were
Straight up.
supposed to.
He canceled.
No, because
No, he was sick.
She was sick.
oh,
He was
on
sick.
Plug Talk.
Yeah, you were sick, were you?
Oh, I thought
Unless
you were talking
lied
about
to me.
before porn. Because I was hollering at her. I was trying to like swim up in her DMs and shit before porn, and then all of a sudden I get into a relationship.
Yeah, that happened.
Wait, how does
to me.
that work then? How do you do porn?
What do you mean?
How do you fuck women? You're in porn.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about like 7 years ago, like when I first met my girl. Around the time that I met my girl, I had been hollering at her on Twitter or whatever before that.
You guys been together 7 years?
Yeah, buddy.
Crazy, right?
Aw.
Whoa.
So cute. So cute.
I
Like
know,
a
free
little
Adam.
couple.
Free Adam.
Free Adam. I've been locked down too long.
What are you talking about?
But
She's
you guys
beautiful.
get to fuck bitches together.
I know, but I
all
need to be
the
out in these
time.
streets. She makes them be tested and shit. I need to
Oh
get out
my
here and roll the
God.
dice.
You want chlamydia?
Well,
I'm
just
trying to roll the dice,
Pussy
dog.
out there.
But I never had an STD until I got in the porn world, so
Yeah, same.
Yeah, it's common.
yeah. I don't know. Anyway, you had some like brilliant idea that you wanted to tell them before we got started here?
Yeah, this is kind of from my thing, but if you ladies don't be pussies. If you ladies had to pick one race to wipe out of existence,
Oh, shit.
don't be a fucking coward. Don't do that podcast coward shit.
You were so excited to ask this.
Isn't that great?
know.
Like,
It's a
What
great
race?
question.
It's a great question.
let's start
but I
with you.
just
You're more nervous.
because I don't know what to say to
Pick
that
one.
question.
Why don't you like Indians?
What? I didn't say
Who-
that.
You said that.
I didn't say that.
Okay,
Well,
pick one.
okay.
I'm Indian.
I kind of think
Really?
you have to pick like the least populous race, right? Because that would be the least.
You have to go for white.
you have
The
to
smaller
pick the
genocide is
one
better
that
than the
comes
bigger
to-
genocide,
You
right?
have to pick the one that comes to your mind first.
No, I think you got to pick the smallest one. Because would you rather be responsible for killing 100,000 people or like 10 million people?
Depends.
It sucks, but I'll go with the 100,000 if I have to.
Answer that question.
They- see,
And
no
what counts
one-
as a
Being
race?
racist.
I feel like a race is a social construct.
Okay,
When it comes to like rounding people up,
that's fine.
everybody's gonna be like, no, not me.
Black, Chinese, white, Hispanic.
Indian.
I feel like I'm gonna
Yeah.
get canceled if I say it.
Yeah,
That's
I
why
mean,
it's a.
feel-
That's why it's
it's
good.
a- like a
He's
good
gonna be
question,
canceled
but
for
I
asking the
I know,
question.
but
Really?
I don't know. Should I just say NA?
Holy
Yeah.
shit, that's a good one.
I
You,
plead
you
the
can't
fifth.
say that.
She said NA like not applicable.
Oh,
but then you
I
took it as Native
Yeah.
American.
I thought she said North America. Oh, shit.
No,
That's
I
not
didn't say that.
North America is
No.
definitely not a race.
Nah,
Like,
neutral.
I plead the fifth.
Wow, get girls on the podcast and then just ask them who they want to wipe out. You're a fucking visionary, Zherka.
I like seeing them squirm. It's good
Why?
podcast energy, right?
I
Damn.
just don't
I'm
want
not
to cancel.
squirming.
I
She
click
didn't
on.
even think about answering it. Actually, you could. You could say white people. Fuck it. Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say.
Saying
What if
that.
what if you couldn't pick that?
What do you think?
Shit. I
That's
mean,
the one
damn,
that
that's
she
the one
picked,
I wanna
though.
pick, though.
Yeah.
Aren't you the one who told me that you lost your virginity in a porno?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Wow.
I was thinking about that the other
We
day.
had cupcakes and ice cream after.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Can we get into the story just because it was on Plug Talk and I feel like a lot of people haven't heard it and John Zherka is going to shit his pants because this is like this is probably the craziest thing anyone's told me when it comes to doing porn in my estimation.
It honestly, when I talked to people when I first came out to LA, they said had it been publicized right, I would have blown up just on that story alone. But because it was in Miami, ratchet ass city, it didn't get publicized the way it was supposed
Doesn't
to.
count in Miami. Yeah, you need a PR
Doesn't,
firm.
but I was there first.
Because I remember
started
seeing a
there
girl like
first.
auction her virginity off on eBay and it was
Yeah.
this big viral thing. And I don't even know if she ever ended up doing it.
I don't know.
Oh,
I
wait,
saw
I think
it
I know
though.
you're talking
But she wasn't
about.
like a porn star either. So
It's
it
a
was
normal
kinda,
girl.
yeah, or she like
Yeah.
didn't intend to become because that's how you really blow up as a porn star. You have a crazy introduction story and
Yeah.
then you just keep going from there.
Who
Like
Yeah.
the fuck has a PR when they're like being scouted at fucking what's that Twin Peaks? Like who has that?
but
kind
you
of
could be
story?
like Carmen Karma and just go on a bunch of podcasts and tell the grossest stories you can think of, and boom, that like gives you like she's like had like a second life in her career off of just being nasty as fuck on podcasts.
But she's nasty in general.
Yeah, no, she's
Love
not
that
faking
girl.
it. I think they could tell.
Mm.
How do you feel about this? Wait, so okay, what led to you losing your virginity on camera?
I had only slept with women before. I gave blowjobs to like boyfriends and stuff, but we never fucked, so I was afraid of getting pregnant. So then I think it was the owner of Reality Kings saw me in a Netflix movie, flashed my titties, and he's like, "You ever thought about doing porn?" And I'm like, "Yes, let's do it." And I went to set I went to casting the next day, and then I was like, "Well, I've never fucked men before. Can you put me with a girl?" And he was like, "Well, you're in Florida, and we only do boy-girl scenes." And I was like, "Okay," so kind of forced into
Yeah.
doing it.
Damn.
So I
That's
did it, and then
demonic. What the?
Did you like it? Wait, did you like it though? Like, was it?
no.
No.
It didn't feel like it didn't
Yo,
feel good.
what
I
the
didn't know what I was doing because I had never fucked.
Did
a
the guy
guy,
know he was
let
taking
alone
the
on
virginity?
camera. Yeah, I told everyone on set. That's
I
why
think
we went
I've
for ice
taken like
cream
3
after.
virginities in my life, and they all just really stand out to me. Like, wow, that was a crazy experience.
It was nothing.
It was
I remember
nothing.
the guy because he was like a really good friend when I was in Florida, but it was a stupid scene. It just wasn't
Aw,
romantic
that
or anything. No
sucks.
blood. It just was like boring as fuck.
Oh, that sucks for your first time.
I didn't give a shit.
Okay.
Yeah, the fact that
long
you
as you
don't
didn't give a
care
shit.
is why.
I know.
It's probably why nobody else made a big deal out of it. Is because you didn't make a big deal out of it because you didn't give a shit because you already knew you were probably going to do porn for the rest of your life, right?
No, I wanted to get in, fuck Julia Ann, and then get out.
Who's that?
Julia Ann,
She was like a big
legend,
porn
big
star?
tit, milf,
That I don't know.
blonde. Mm,
Really?
yes.
And you did fuck her,
yeah.
and then you just kept
You
going.
just
And
keep
then I'm
going.
still
Yeah. No, you're still here.
I mean, there's so many hot girls and like nice size boyfriend guys. Yeah.
Wow.
It's just, yeah, I'm still here.
What do you think of that?
The first story was wild, but that blonde thing, that was okay.
What
Right.
blonde thing?
That what's her name?
Julia Ann.
Oh,
Yeah.
just that she hooked up with some random woman.
Well, she got her crush. She said.
I just think losing your
Yeah.
virginity
I
on
got my
camera
hero.
is like
Ain't
one of the craziest
nothing-
things I could ever think
Ain't
of.
nothing like piping your crush. You know what I mean? When you like think about someone for a year.
Yeah.
I used to have dreams about that woman. And I was like,
See what I mean?
it was
See?
real weird, but I was like,
Where is she
I'm
now?
true.
Did she block you?
no, we're best friends. I used to live with her.
Nice.
I
Okay.
manifested that.
That is the crazy thing. I've had girls that I like used to beat off to poop on me. I've had girls who
What
I used
the
to beat off
fuck?
to squirt all over my couch like
You have
Adriana,
a
who's
poop
here.
fetish?
No, it's just you're doing
just
anal.
happens.
Sometimes you get a little nub in
Oh,
your
okay.
knee.
I thought
Yeah.
you meant just
That's
lay
how-
there
I think
and
he has a
poop
poop
time.
fetish.
This is what you have to confront if you're going to decide if you want to get into the game or not. Is you're going to have to
I feel
decide:
like-
do I want to get poop on my leg?
I've had it in my
It
mouth
might
before
happen.
from an anal scene.
I just had like my first threesome with my boyfriend the other day.
How was it?
Ooh.
You
It
shit
was
his pants?
fun. Not threesome, but like blowjob threesome. 'Cause
Really?
I couldn't get I couldn't cross the finish line.
What does that mean?
Like
shy?
I couldn't like. I got so scared. I got scared and shy. Yeah. And then
Wait.
I was planning another threesome with him, and then I was like, I
So
don't know.
you and another girl attempted to suck his dick together.
We did, and he finished, but I don't. Is that like a threesome?
No.
I mean, it's a three-way
It's like a
blowjob.
half-
It's-
yeah, it's like a half threesome.
Yeah, I guess I wouldn't say you're all the way to threesome,
Yeah.
but it's a threesome type thing. I mean, that's a
Yeah.
normal
It's like
part of any
straddling
threesome.
the
You just do
fence.
more afterwards, right? Damn. So what was the problem? Why are you saying you didn't complete it?
I got shy. I got scared because I was like, "Oh, this is my man." Like, well, I don't know.
So you start beating the shit out of the other girl,
No.
What'd you
I
do?
enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was hot.
but you started to get jealous.
I got it like a little bit after. I was like, I don't think I could do that.
After you already came, you got jealous.
Uh,
Really?
A little bit, just a tiny bit. But I was like,
That's
What
kinda
what
sweet.
was it? Was he not properly distributing the dick?
no.
You
was
seem a
doing
little bit
just
more
fine.
interested in
He
the
was
other
doing
girl?
Just fine. He actually came on my face first.
Oh, what a sweetie.
That's sweet.
Yeah, but I don't know. I couldn't. Maybe I'll do it next time. But
You know
we'll
what it's
see.
like? It's like being a boxer. You just go out there, your first fight, you're going to be so nervous. But then by the time you get to your 80th fight, it's whatever. It's fucking nothing. You already had your face pounded in a bunch of times.
I
She-
don't know
she-
about that.
Your feelings won't get hurt on threesome number 80.
You said
It might.
you've stripped before, yeah?
Mhm.
You
I
got-
used to be a stripper.
Do you got hands?
I got it.
It
Yes.
seems like you can't fight.
Yes, I can.
You
You're
learned
like-
to fight in the strip club?
No, the girl,
I-
the sweet
I
one at the
wouldn't-
strip club gets beat up. This girl gets beat up by the other girls, right?
Not all the time.
No.
We're the crazy ones.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sweet, but like, don't fuck with me.
But when you're in
there
the
was
por-
a girl that touched my money before, and I was like, straight to her face. I was like, don't touch my fucking money.
In the strip club,
Yeah.
that's where you have to learn to be tough. It's like
Tough.
prison.
Yeah,
No, you gotta have
no,
tough
it literally
skin.
is. It's
you have
literally
to
like
have tough
prison.
Yeah.
skin. Like
Yeah.
it's just, yeah, the industry is pretty crazy.
You
for
just
sure.
show up and there's just a bunch of bitches who are egotistical as fuck. They already
Sometimes
think they
they're
own the
dumb
place.
bitches. Sometimes they're smart bitches. Sometimes they're just bitches that just don't care.
They don't like new girls.
Yeah, there's new girls from everywhere for sure.
Where'd you grow up?
Huh?
Where'd you grow up?
I'm gonna say Chino or LA Chino.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're not in a gang?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Were you in the
no.
streets in general though?
Like sex wise?
You ever sell an 8-ball? No, like you,
no.
you ever
Like,
hustle?
sex-wise? No.
no. Okay. Just trying to figure out like what kind of lived experience you had, huh?
No.
Where's
My-
Gina?
Where's
Chino is
Chino?
like by
Chino
Pomona,
Hills, right? Yeah.
Ontario, yeah.
Yeah. It's like OC
Yeah.
type shit, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a million little hubs out there that you really don't have to go to. Just all falls under the umbrella of the OC.
Yeah.
Oh, I just stay in the valley.
Yeah. That's where the porn star should stay.
I
If
say
you go down to the OC, they're gonna arrest you.
Me?
really?
Or just anyone.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Why?
because I'm brown.
Because you do porn.
Like,
No. Not
No
that.
one knows that I do porn.
No one knows?
Well, yeah, no,
What?
everyone
You're on
knows.
camera.
But like, if I'm like at a bar, no one's gonna notice me.
Oh.
It doesn't feel like
Yeah.
that right now?
Yeah, it doesn't feel like that right now. Actually, I got a couple people who've noticed me at the gym.
But what do they
Window.
say to you?
They don't. They just message me like, "Hey, I saw
Oh,
you at
after
the
the
gym."
fact? Oh, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, you're a pussy. Why
That's
can't
what
you
John
just come
Zherka
up to me?
He'll DM you afterwards and be like, yo, I was watching you on the squat rack. It was fucking
That's what-
incredible.
No,
That's exactly what the guy
Really?
says. Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
No,
I'm
they-
just like, what?
I hate those guys who talk to people when they're working out, like to pick up.
Why?
Really, you like to be approached at the gym?
I
No,
don't.
honestly,
no.
no. I've gotten approached before. I'm just like, bro, I'm trying to work out.
I find it creepy.
If
I
they're
hate
trying to
when
be-
girls
if
come
they're
up to
trying
me
be
at the
s-
gym.
Like if they're
I
trying to
hate
be
that.
flirtatious, yeah, it's creepy. But if they're just trying to like talk to you and have a conversation,
When girls try and pick me up at the gym, I hate them.
Girls
for,
pick you up at the gym?
yeah, because
Really?
you don't. I'll show you. But check this out. I'm trying to like get the blood away from my cock into the fucking biceps, and they start flirting and shit. I go, dude, I got like 1 hour to get this shit done. You know, but they won't flirt with me on the parking lot. Only
In
with
The
the
that.
parking lot's
gym.
kind of like suspect because it's just you in the parking lot.
That's
Yeah.
it's a little harder.
Suspicious.
I kind of feel like when I'm working out is when I'm at my worst.
Why?
I'm sweating. I'm out of breath. I'm just like,
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
wearing yesterday's
You look-
clothes. I got sweatpants on, whatever. Like, I'm just like, I don't feel
Okay.
hot in that moment. But I guess like the more I get used to working out and the more I feel like I'm actually like doing good in the gym. When I think about being fat in the gym back in the day, there was no fucking way I'm hollering at anybody because you're in straight up like survival mode. Like I'm gonna die if I don't do this bench press.
They
Chunky back
respond to pheromones. When you're sweating, they want to be around you more.
Do you like guys who stink?
No,
absolutely
what?
not.
Well, I don't
The
think
fuck?
any girl does.
Let me tell you something. So back in the day in Texas, like 2008, there was this dude I knew, and we used to work out in the mornings together, right? And he did crazy ass CrossFit type workouts back then, right? So I would be drenched after like an hour and a half of working out with this dude. And then afterwards, he would always want to go to the strip club and get the fucking lunch buffet or whatever, right? And so,
And he would go.
and this
That's
is Austin, right?
Disgusting.
And I'd be like, yo, I gotta go take a shower and get cleaned up before I can leave the fucking house. I'm disgusting right now. He'd be like, bro, trust me, you're good. We walk in there, these girls, they're gonna feel the fucking aura coming off of you. They're gonna wanna fuck you.
That's so gross.
And we'd be in there just, and I'd be like, I think I took a shower. I don't think I ever actually went there without a shower, but he would be in there hollering at girls, fully talking to them. I don't know. Maybe I was just giving off like fat guy stank at
I
the
think
time.
as a-
No, girls love
as a
girls
sh-
love guys who smell like shit.
No,
No.
as a
No,
stripper,
no, I'm telling
as
you,
a
yo,
stripper,
I'm telling
put
you
up
that-
with
No,
it.
I have OCD. I
No.
need you to be clean.
Yeah.
No, but think of the drug dealer in the city that gets all the chicks. That guy
He
smells
stinks?
like
I don't
shit,
like
bro.
drug
That guy
dealers.
like
smells-
cigarettes.
You don't like
and
drug dealers?
sweat.
No. I'm not
Everyone.
trying to get shot up.
She's
Absolutely
Canadian. She don't have the
not.
right, the same
Oh.
principles that we grew up with.
No.
To us, the drug dealers are the heroes of society.
Women
You
love.
You ever seen The Wire?
You guys love drug dealers and
No.
criminals and
No.
murderers and
I'm
murderers.
good.
But
I'm
look at the
good.
boys in the room.
Actually,
We'd
Joker
never date a
used to
bitch out of
not
prison.
Oh, hell no.
Never. Isn't
Nah,
that
like
weird?
A CEO.
That's the
good.
difference from men and women. You'll never see a dude date a girl out of prison, but you guys will fight for the guy out of
Am
prison.
I wrong, or are there no hot chicks in prison?
There's one. that
There's
went
been a
viral-
few. There was a viral
Yeah,
photo.
there was a viral
They
photo.
were,
Oh,
like, real
yeah.
cute.
Like
When I'm watching like prison reality shows and they show the women's jail, I feel like I never see a chick that I'm like, oh, she's bad. Like,
Because they're
like
really showing you,
acceptable
like,
at best.
prison life.
Right, but if there was like, they would want to put the hot chicks in front of the camera, right?
I don't think so. They want to show you that the prison life is like shitty.
Every TV
Yeah, true.
producer in the history of television wants hot chicks on camera.
Not
They
enough.
their
No,
careers
not in
depend on it.
prison.
They if there's a hot chick in the prison, I'm just saying they're gonna find them. I don't see
I'd
a
be
lot of
someone's
it.
bitch for sure.
I think the hotter you are, the less likely you are to commit crimes. That's why everybody's surprised when they see like a hot mugshot type chick or whatever, right?
True. That is true.
'Cause it shocks us. Why would you break the law if you're hot?
Whoa.
Mm.
That's
Yeah.
why the mugshots are so rare when the girl's pretty and shit. Whoa.
Yeah,
You're
you
on-
didn't have to do that.
He's onto something.
And with dudes too, when they see the super hot guy who got arrested for murder, it's like girls get really interested in this because it's like if I looked like fucking Fabio, I mean, I wouldn't have to podcast. I also probably wouldn't have to kill someone for money or whatever.
That one guy became a model.
I know.
Which
Lucky.
one?
The one with all the
Oh
tattoos
yeah,
on
he
his
with
face.
the
he
blue
ditched
eyes,
his
yeah.
girl. He ditched his girl right after he popped off. That was fucking
Damn.
hilarious. His girl of 10 years, he ditched her.
He was like,
And she like
Peace.
wrote a whole thing about it.
Do you
You
guys
have
think?
to-
Do you believe in me that if I became like a worldwide sensation, like if they recruited me to join BTS, do you think that I would have the resolve to stay with my girl and not find a Korean wife?
You've been with her for this long.
Yeah.
I know, but I haven't been in BTS
But
yet.
you have a kid together.
Yeah.
But I haven't had a kid while I was in BTS either.
I don't think you'd be BTS. I see you with like Machine Gun Kelly or something.
Okay, that's complicated. That's a dude.
It's a
Okay.
dude,
Oh,
but
okay.
okay.
So like MGK is gonna change to MGK and Adam 22. Like we're a
That's a
fucking
guy.
duo.
Have you met him?
It's a whole thing, and I'm so glad you guys don't know about it. But yeah, he hates me
What?
Why?
because I made fun of his music.
Oh.
Long story short, I think I don't know. He smacked the mic out of my hand at Rolling Loud.
Really?
He approached me, walked across a field, and like came towards me, super tall, skinny, pink shirt.
Yeah, he's had that Black
Damn.
Flag
He's still
album. That was pretty good.
I don't
Eminem-
listen to his
Is
music.
he still
Eminem
dating
clowned him
Megan
anyway,
Fox?
though.
No, that she left him because she
Really?
burned all his possessions. You don't remember this?
No.
What?
What?
It just came out.
Few
But
weeks
she
ago.
burned his shit.
And then
yeah.
she denied that it was because of cheating. I think it was on Valentine's Day, wasn't it? No, it was on Super Bowl. It
Every
was during
rapper
that.
cheats.
Damn.
I'm turning it to Zherka. I said it was on Super Bowl instead of like it was during the Super Bowl.
Is that how I talk? Are you being racist, bro?
I mean, you know, I feel like you kind of like jam words together like
This
that.
is how he treats the immigrant
Improper like
employees.
plurals and stuff like that. Yeah. Anyway, so you guys is there like part of you that just wants to jump across this fucking table and just bang Zherka right now?
Not right
Everyone
now,
was
but
so
like,
quiet.
he
Do you think
is
you could get
adorable.
there?
Yeah, he's adorable.
He's tall.
Oh.
I like tall guys.
Yeah.
And he's
Yeah,
got nice
she's
teeth.
short. Are you? How tall are you?
5'6".
Yeah. Oh, I'm 5'3". I'm shorter than you.
Little baby.
I know.
You got nice teeth though.
Thank
They're-
you. Oh
they're
wait, him. I
fake.
think me.
Fake.
Like right now?
I can pull them out.
They're as real as your
Really?
boobs.
Oh. They're still nice though. You paid for them.
Yeah, but so you guys like me?
Yeah.
It's just like, wait, where's that? You guys haven't answered my question.
I feel like
Yeah.
Zherka, are you like losing some of the steam to tell them that they're heathens and that they're going to go to hell as a result of their sex workerism?
You're going to hell, ladies. You're going to
Why?
hell.
Why do you
You're
think
going to
that?
hell
Have
for
a
your
nice
sex
condo.
work.
As long as
I
you
was
have a
trying to
nice
get
condo,
compliments,
okay.
Adam. Listen, you guys are going to hell, but you guys are in our prayers.
We're on our fourth one of the day. So
That's
it's like
alright.
we kind of, in it, to a certain extent, like maybe the purpose is being a little bit jumbled up. It's like we have a rock tumbler and
no,
our
these
purpose
are-
is getting a little rounded out.
These are the only girls who brought backup.
Well, she brought a
What?
boyfriend, yeah.
Well,
Yeah, so
I'm
we're in
solo
trouble.
dolo.
Are you guys dating?
That's her boyfriend.
Yeah.
He's
So
like,
she's telling all these erotic tales about sucking his dick, and he's just
Yeah.
sitting right over there like, yeah, that's right.
You enjoyed it, huh?
What's the worst thing she does? Like,
Ooh.
Farts. She farts on
my
the
God,
regular.
stop.
Damn.
Don't fucking out me. That's rude.
Always late and can't figure
Oh
out where
my
to go.
gosh.
Damn, you sound like a
Apparently,
nightmare.
supposedly, my outfit for today wasn't to his standards.
What, it was too sexy or not sexy enough?
No.
you guys are
Too
starting
sexy or not
beef
sexy
here.
enough?
what he said change?
He just wanted you to make a decision.
I had a neon outfit that had a stain on it. He was like, just wear it. And I was like, I can't. There's a stain on it. So I had to wash it by hand,
Is
put it in
that-
the dryer. It didn't dry in time. So I put this outfit on. He goes,
That's what's so weird about the woman brain is it's when you guys are trying to find a place to eat, it starts loading and loading and
But we're
loading.
buffering.
It's so weird, dude. It's like, why?
That
If
is
we
weird.
asked you
I like
what you want,
sushi.
okay, what do you want to eat right now?
Burrito.
Oh, from where?
Damn.
Oh, I like Chipotle. You know, I think I'm the only guy on earth who likes Chipotle.
I like Chipotle.
I fucking
Chipotle's
love
okay,
Chipotle.
yeah.
I think I need to stop getting sour cream on the burrito bowl.
Ugh.
Why?
It's just
That's a-
makes the whole thing like you're eating a fucking Frosty or some
You-
shit. It's just
Y'all
too
asses are
much.
probably on
You're gonna have
I
a
like
dry
the sour
burrito?
cream.
Yeah, because I think you're right. Because I think I'm dairy intolerant, and I think whenever I eat a
That's
Chipotle
why.
burrito bowl,
The bathroom.
my ass the
Straight
next
to the
morning is like,
restroom.
okay, whoosh, like we got to get this out.
I'm sorry I asked. What the fuck?
I'm sorry.
I don't know. I mean, I like the burrito bowl, but I could think of
I
a million
don't
things I want to
anymore.
eat right now.
No, yeah, I could think of like burgers, fries, hot dog.
What do you
You'll
think
eat
would?
healthy?
What's your death row meal?
My who?
If you were on death row, your last meal,
Oh,
Ooh, crawfish.
crawfish.
Whoa.
Seafood boil.
yeah. Boiled
Fish is kind of
only
gross.
crab.
Seafood is so gross.
I love seafood.
Burgers are gross.
I'll probably get Popeyes.
Really?
Maybe a
Popeyes.
I like Popeyes, yeah.
Popeyes.
Popeyes of all
I haven't
things.
had Popeyes in forever.
I don't know, man. I gotta drive by it every day, and I don't get it. And I'm eating these fucking
Yeah.
salads, and I
But
just want
death
it.
meal?
Korean
Popeyes?
barbecue.
Okay,
Korean
maybe some
barbecue.
better fried chicken, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, if I'm in a jail in fucking Texas and they're about to execute me, they're not gonna go get some exotic fucking fried chicken from the other side of the country or whatever. I'm gonna have to get whatever's within like a 10, 20-mile radius at most. Whatever's on Postmates, that's your last meal. They say, okay, here's Postmates.
Damn.
It's
I'd
hooked up to the
cry.
jail credit card.
I just slit my throat right there.
That's got to be fucking terrible. You're over here like thinking
That
about your last
sucks.
meal for years.
You can't even taste it. If it's your last meal, you're thinking of other shit.
And that's the whole thing, though. Is like, what's the fucking point of your last meal when you're gonna be dead 20
It's
minutes
just
later?
I know.
It's like a
It's just-
comfort, probably.
yeah, maybe.
But how
like-
much does comfort matter when you know you're about to die? I feel like at a certain point, I would just give up. Give up hope.
You just got dark.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I want to die.
Don't say
Anyway, so you guys have any questions for Zherka? Zherka, you got any questions for them?
You ladies first, of course. You guys can ask.
Are you single?
Oh,
And
straight
ready to mingle.
She's like, she's gonna jump across the table.
I
You got hoes, bitches.
yeah, I guess that's single. Yeah.
Wait, what's your body count?
Woo!
Yeah,
that's
that's
a
a
good
good one.
question.
It's like very low, but head count, I'm the headless horseman. Like I got such
That's
a
not
high.
a good thing.
What's okay?
I don't
You're
care,
headless.
Adam. I'm happy about that.
No, you
I-
want to be the head full horseman.
What does that mean?
Headless
I
means he
cut
has
the
no
bitch's
head.
off.
You
Oh
want to
my
have head.
God. Sex or fucking? I mean, sex or head.
He's a head, guy.
Head.
He's a
head doctor.
Really?
head.
You could work out great.
Hey, you know, all men believe head is better. They're just polite.
No.
Really?
What?
I'm looking over there. Like, is that true?
Oh, I'm getting
Jenna,
in trouble. No, not right now.
If you gave me head, cool. I would feel like I owned a percentage of your soul now, to be honest. It would be a little bit of that vibe. Like every time I seen you for the rest of my life, it'd be like, damn, I remember when my dick was in her mouth. That's crazy. But if I feel your vagina, that's a totally different level of me just feeling like we,
Bonded and
Yeah, like-
connected.
It's good inside. I'm just.
it's
letting you know.
gushy.
Yeah,
It's
it's
just,
gushy.
you know, there's fluids in there.
Slimy.
And it's not
tight.
just like, oh, we had sex. It's like the quality of a vagina is basically something where, like, you know, if you took your shirt off, I'd be able to tell you what your tits are like or how good your tits are. The vagina, like, I'm not gonna know like how good the pussy is until I actually fuck.
Yeah.
You can,
And that's like a big deal. Like that's not the same thing as like, oh, she has a nice butt. You can't say, oh, she has a nice vagina or like the interior walls unless you've done it.
you could
Are
say she has an
you-
ugly one.
Okay, that's a
That's-
different thing though.
that's true.
Because a lot of pussies can be ugly and they could be hidden.
Yeah.
And then
That
sometimes
sounds
that
like
shit's
that
all
inside,
tucked in and then
yeah.
it's still loose once you get in there.
But the point is, head is not 80%. This is 99% submission.
Head?
You think, bro?
Can you come
What if
to
your
head?
dick is
Okay.
ugly though?
Can you come to head? Like if a
The
bitch is
most
giving you head, can you
legendary
come to
head givers of our time are the most active head givers. Tiana Trump got her reputation off the fact
By
that she's
giving head,
doing
yeah.
things. She's using her hands. She's creating a spit web. She's fucking blah, blah, like jamming it down her throat, wiping it on her face. All these things, like, that's the crazy thing about getting head from a normal chick is that she'll start to suck your dick and she'll be like,
Yeah.
and you're just like, what the fuck?
Like,
Like,
what
this is
that?
not, that's not
So-
how it's supposed to be.
I heard guys sometimes don't like that sloppy toppy.
Yeah, gay guys. I don't know. For me, I'm down. I want the more extreme, the better.
Down with the blob.
Yeah.
Whatever looks
yeah.
good on camera for the most part
If you get saliva
is
down to
also
your ass
good
crack.
for real life, right? Like for head. Like granted, there's mad sex
You're like, I
positions
don't know.
that
I
you
don't
would
have
hate,
dick.
but that would look really good on camera, right?
Yeah.
I'm fucking you while you're standing on your head. Probably
Fucking
look
pile
cool,
driver. I'm not doing that on a Sunday. Like,
Right.
it's ridiculous.
but like it looks cool. But when it comes to head, like I don't know, but like sometimes girls do be deep throating and like jamming the whole thing down there, and it's kind of like okay, like
Chill out.
it's enough.
Okay,
We
cool.
get it.
What do you like on an average? I don't know, because you guys work a lot too. So I'm like, what do you like on an average, just at home? You and Lena.
Oh yeah.
Damn,
Yeah,
that's
that's-
personal.
This is
Wow.
what we do.
Yeah.
Wait.
How do you guys spice it up?
I go to my phone and I type in sex playlist, and then I put it on. It's some modern R&B shit. I don't know what the fuck it is. And then we just take it slow. We make out, rubbing on each
Some
other. Take it
passionate-
real,
some
like
passionate
just
sex.
build it up to the point where you can't help yourself anymore. I'm always trying to eat her pussy, but she's like, no, I just worked out, whatever. And like, you know, we just like really kind of take your time before you finally start fucking. Get to the point where she's kind of like really like, oh, come on, fuck me, what the fuck are you doing? You know, just like build up that hype.
You're romantic.
Yeah.
Like you're
He's
waiting in line at the
passionate
Supreme
sex,
store.
That's what it is.
I want my sexual
Nice.
experiences to have all of the energy of waiting outside the Supreme store to buy a T-shirt.
Oh my
Fuck.
$40
lesbian
in
sex.
hand. Yeah, because that's all anticipation. There's
Yeah.
no breakdown.
What?
You know, like you're listening to the fucking EDM song, and then finally it's like, that's coming.
But we could keep going. There's a difference.
I can keep going.
Are you sure?
You just gotta give me like 20 minutes.
So we don't have to wait 20 minutes.
You guys got like unfinished business, you two.
How many times do you have?
We do.
Oh,
Damn.
I don't feel any sort of real tension, but yeah, we should probably work together.
yeah.
Just so we could say we did it, you know.
Yeah, we can get out of the DM.
If I were to go to our DMs, though, it'd probably be hella funny. It'd probably be so awkward and lame from
You
like
find it, let me
2015.
know.
Cringy.
It'd probably be pretty lame. Like me, like, hey, so we should kick it sometime.
Well, it wasn't that bad. I didn't tell you fuck off. So
Yeah. But you kind of did. You didn't let me fuck.
Kind of disappeared for like half a decade.
MIA.
You know how these girls are on Twitter, bro? They just want to know that you want to fuck. And then, like, a lot of times they don't really feel like going through the work of actually fucking, right?
That is so
well, now
true.
that I know you, I'm down to fuck.
This is your first time meeting?
No.
No,
Oh.
tried to fuck him last time, and
What do you mean now that you know him?
like now that I know him, we've been around each other.
Now that you
You
know
built
his
up the
his
comfortability.
Yeah.
there.
burrito
Yeah.
story?
You had the burrito story.
You had shitting the burrito story.
Oh, well, no, that was the burrito bowl.
Do you feel like you know Adam well, or maybe he's a different person?
Well enough to know I know he's not gonna kill me.
on
Whoa,
camera,
you think
yeah.
about that?
I'm not gonna create
Oh,
a spontaneous snuff
there's
film.
like weirdos out here for sure.
Yeah, I
Like,
think
they
about people
can,
killing me
like,
all the time.
John
yeah.
Zherka.
Would you murder this chick?
No.
Let's
wouldn't
say it
have a
was
chance
legal.
to.
If it was legal,
It's legal to murder.
I think that isn't that a compliment?
Okay, but if it was
No,
legal to murder people, how often do you think that you would murder
Ooh, the
people?
purge.
Every day.
Because I'm watching The Last of Us, and I'm kind of like, in that world, killing someone is like nothing. It's like because the price of life is so low.
True.
If I could sell someone, I might want to do that over killing them.
Sell
Sell
them like
Whoa.
Like, if I could sell
like a
someone, I would
sla-
rather
like
do
a
it over
kidnap
sex
and
killing
slavery
them.
type thing.
No, just like go kidnap someone and then sell them. I would rather do that than kill you. I'd rather sell you.
I don't think I have the heart to kidnap.
Yeah.
So you can kill them?
Yeah.
I
I
can't
mean, at least
kill.
then you're just like getting it over with. I don't want to have some girl tied up in my fucking basement while I'm like calling the family, like, oh, hey, give me $100 grand. I'll give you this kid back. And all the whole time I'm thinking like, oh my God, the feds are on to me. I don't think I got the stomach
No,
for
but
that.
it's illegal.
Oh yeah. No, but I
Like
think,
it's like purge night. You can do whatever you want.
no, murder should be legal, but kidnapping should not be. That's too
What?
complicated. You're never going to get the money. They're just going to wait it out until the end of the day.
No, because you could sell it to the dark market.
Oh, that's what
Yeah,
I
the
really
black
don't want to be a
market.
part of. Damn, she got all kinds of ideas.
You
That
take their
stuff's
organ-
real.
take their
The- in the
organs
dark
and
web, that stuff's real.
I don't wanna
It
go
is. I
on
almost
there.
wanted to go on the other night because I saw
Yeah.
someone on TikTok doing it.
Doing what? Just
Yeah.
being on the dark
Like
web?
giving the dark web secrets out, like websites for you to go on. I was like, I'm intrigued, but no.
But
I'm
what do you want to
scared.
see that you can't see on legal sites?
The dark web is a whole different ball game.
What the fuck are
Yeah,
you
but
watching?
it's but it's stuff that you
No.
probably don't want to publicly admit that you want to see, right?
No, but I've seen movies where like people are like dark web movies, and it seems so intriguing. Like people get kidnapped, but I like don't. I'm
This is-
scared.
Bestiality, sex
Not
trafficking, like this is the type of shit that I'm imagining is like
Yeah, that's pretty.
because
much
everything
it,
else
no?
you can see it on Pornhub,
I
right?
don't
I've never
know.
seen bestiality like on a dark web type of movie.
This
I've
is-
Oh,
seen
I don't know. I'm just
Adam,
guessing.
this is what women do every night when they're alone. And men, I don't think men do this. They watch murder mystery documentaries.
And go on the dark web.
and they go to, you guys go to sleep watching murder files and
So
all
you're
that
like
weird
that?
I
shit.
watch in the daytime, not the nighttime. I watch a lot of
Jeffrey
crime stuff.
Dahmer. I watched
I
that
get
whole
it.
I
thing
can
in
never
Were you
one-
turned
do
on
that.
by it?
What?
I didn't
Were you
watch
turned
that.
on by the Jeffrey Dahmer
No.
thing? Oh, because he was killing dudes.
But
No, he
Joe
killed
Ferrell
girls
was
too,
hot,
right?
No,
though.
he didn't kill girls. He just.
I only
killed
watched one
dudes.
episode of the Jeffrey Dahmer thing, and I'm like, I already know this story. Why the fuck am I gonna watch this?
I didn't watch it, but Joe is hot
Joe.
from you.
Joe
Oh,
Rogan.
Joe, yeah.
Joe's hot.
No, I've watched a couple of seasons of You. That's a good show.
What about Joe
Oh.
Rogan?
Would you fuck Joe Rogan?
Who's Joe Rogan?
Yeah.
Get
What if
the
he was telling
fuck
you
out.
about cancel culture during it?
Wait,
What?
what?
You
She
I'm not
doesn't
gonna-
know who Joe Rogan is?
don't give this trolling any of your time.
No, seriously, who's Joe Rogan?
Yeah, no, I don't even know who that is.
They planned this out or what?
No,
What
so
the
serious.
fuck? They
Show
just
me a
met. No,
picture.
they just
Show
met,
me a
so they didn't
picture. I
plan this.
might know by picture. But I
Yeah,
don't know
I'm
by
better
the
with
name.
faces and names.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna humor
Joe
this.
Rogan?
Who the fuck is Joe Rogan?
Who is that?
Let's see how. it
I know
comes up.
Seth Rogen. Is that his last name?
See, that's the problem. That's why I know you're lying. Is you couldn't possibly know about Seth Rogen and not know about Joe Rogan.
I have no idea who that is.
Yeah, I don't.
What the fuck is going on here,
I
bro?
don't know who that is.
I have no idea who that is.
I'm not educated.
don't know
I'm
who
How long you
sorry.
guys been in LA?
7 years.
What media
What?
do you consume in your day-to-day life? Do you ever turn
Not
the
that.
TV on? You ever like flick through YouTube?
Oh, I used to be a YouTube fanatic when I was like younger.
You never seen this guy pop up in the thumbnail?
What about
What
Alex
does he do?
Jones?
What is he? What is?
Pretty
The
much
porn
exactly what
star?
we're doing right now.
Oh.
No,
That's
Alex-
porn stars.
Wait,
Alex Jones is not a porn star.
There is a Alex Jones porn star,
Just because he's had his
think I
shirt
might know
off.
who
Oh,
he
I know him. Yeah, that's a different guy.
but I don't know who.
I think I might seen him on
actor
TikTok.
is, though.
You don't know who Alex Jones is either. do you?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys are not like that.
Is he?
We
what
just
does
fuck
he do?
bitches.
If you went on a date with a chick and she told you she didn't know who Joe
We just
Rogan
fuck
was,
bitches.
wouldn't you like probably get mad and leave?
Yeah,
That's
that's kind of like, what are you doing at home,
How am
bro?
I taking you on a date? You're just gonna troll me.
No, now I believe that she's watching snuff films.
Well, she's
She's
Canadian.
not watching
not
Joe
watching
Rogan.
Snuff.
She's on the dark web. She's not watching Joe
I'm
Rogan.
not
There's
on the
nothing else to
dark
watch.
web.
You probably have to go on the dark web to get like all the censored Joe Rogan episodes.
She's watching Joe Rogan with hair on the dark web. Different version.
I think even when he started, he didn't have hair. He had like a backwards hat.
I can't believe you guys don't know the number one. Isn't he number one podcast?
I would say.
I think I've seen him on TikTok, but I'm not sure.
The fuck? No, you haven't seen Joe Rogan on TikTok.
Well, no, you definitely have.
What is he
No.
do?
There's all
Everybody's cutting that shit up and putting it on TikTok.
He
Sometimes
dances.
when I'm making content, I feel like I'm really just making stuff for
Okay,
TikTok
what
that
does
she
he
used for
do?
content.
Honestly, what does he do?
He's a
That's you.
podcast
You don't know how hard you're disrespecting the biggest name in LA.
We're gonna get
I'm so
canceled.
sorry that I
don't
don't know who
know.
every goddamn
Jamie,
celebrity is.
Jamie, pull this up.
Joe Rogan.
Do you ever watch the UFC?
You know.
Yeah.
No.
Do you guys like
Kinda.
watching men fight each other?
Yeah, I do. I just
Like
don't know
what
who's
the
fighting
fuck?
who. I just like watching.
Okay.
If
Yeah,
your
I've
boyfriend
never
gets in a
seen this
fight
every
at the
day in my
bar,
life.
what are you gonna do?
I'll let him fight.
Should-
Really? You're not gonna get involved? You're not gonna be jumping on the other guy?
No, I'm gonna get punched.
Really? You
That's
want?
so dumb of me
Oh.
to jump in a fight when they're
Let
gonna
him
get punched.
fight.
But is
no,
it a
what
turn
the
off when a
fuck?
dude gets in a fight?
not my man.
Really? What if he's doing it over some dumb shit?
Then I don't know.
That's embarrassing.
don't-
Don't fight.
What's dumb to find dumb?
Don't fight on the
Like,
streets.
Like if he's defending me, like if a guy is coming up to me being weird, is that dumb?
Bro,
Oh,
lives.
that's different. Yeah. Like if he's
Okay.
really disrespecting you, yeah.
Yeah.
Then that's the kind of fight that I could see the average girl getting behind. But like if you start a fight over nothing, I feel like the average girl is going to be like
I hate
horribly
that.
embarrassed by it.
Oh yeah, I would
Madly
walk
annoying.
out. I'd be like, I don't know you.
Bro, women are so toxic. You guys like seeing your man fight.
I don't.
You don't want to see your girl fight someone at the bar.
Absolutely not. I
Yeah,
think
I
a
know.
society expects different things from women.
I think it's ghetto, but that's just me.
You would be heartbroken if you saw your girl fight someone at the
I'm gonna
bar.
be heartbroken. I'd probably just be disappointed. I'd be like, "What the fuck is wrong?" But then it might. She
Lena's
if she,
got hands.
if she
If
was
she-
gonna fight, she probably would have had to have a really
Would
good
it be
reason.
more embarrassing if she got her ass whooped or if she like yeah?
I think
I would rather she get her ass whipped than start a fight over some dumb shit.
Okay.
You know, because like the ass whooping is like presumably out of her hands.
Is it true only ugly girls fight at the club?
Yeah.
know.
Wait, strip club?
No.
Like ugly girls got KO power. Have you noticed that? They can scrap.
Oh, they could scrap. I choose not to get into fights.
It's always the
Really?
pretty one dying in there. You know, the pretty one is.
You ever go to the club and you don't get pussy, so you fight someone?
what?
I always get pussy.
I used to know some dudes who were like pretty open about that. They're like, you know how it is. You go to the club, you try to get laid, you don't get laid, you fight some random guy, and I was like, bro, you can't just like accept that about yourself. Like, you can't just like
No,
think
Adam,
it's all
Adam,
right
Adam,
to fight a guy instead of getting pussy.
I've seen
Why it
fights
happens
with
is they spend on bottles thousands
Oh,
of
yeah.
dollars. The girls rub up on them and then they dip.
It's
with some
pretty
other dude.
inevitable.
They get
Yeah.
so angry, they need that tension to just go somewhere. So they just turn to Adam
Well,
and
it's
beat the
honest.
shit out.
Like you have to spend money in the strip club to get attention from girls.
I
Like
don't.
there's no girl that's gonna sit there for 5 minutes
I-
if you're not spending money on them.
Are you
Plus,
kidding?
These days,
Yeah,
girls
I
can pay
just
for their own
leave.
You don't-
bottles, so.
Unless
No,
you
you
have
don't have
if you are a hub of personality, which I feel like me or Zherka,
We
might
could do it
sometimes
without
be,
money.
We could keep him on the hook for 5
Yeah,
minutes.
5
If
minutes.
you're cool and like
No, no,
you're
if
not
you
a
don't
we're
get-
cool. We're cool.
If you don't got money for a stripper, but you want her, right? Just make the conversation therapy. Every stripper wants
I don't
therapy.
give a shit about your bottles. I'll hang with you if you're cool.
So that's why you're not stripping anymore, right?
I'm talking about like any club setting. I don't care.
Oh.
I don't care about
Wow.
your damn bottles.
But
I'll
you're not
do
gonna
that.
even talk to me to figure out I'm cool unless I got bottles.
Not really. I don't drink that much.
How,
I'm not in the club to get wasted. Like I'm here to have a good time, dance, and vibe.
I like that.
but I
The
don't give a fuck
bottles
about
are
your
like the
bottle. I can buy
Gucci
my own
belt.
bottle.
It's like this is a sign that I made it in life. Don't talk to me unless I have these.
Or if you
in
got like the
hand.
VIP table going on.
I mean, we see how it works.
I'm cool
Yeah.
with the section, but I don't care about your bottles.
Yeah, so you're too used to shit
No, I just don't give a shit about your bottles.
because you're
I can
bougie.
get my
'cause
own
you've
bottle.
been
I've-
having it.
I can get the
No,
same one.
I'm not bougie.
The
I
biggest,
can buy my own bottle.
The-
but
I don't want a
I
bottle
can buy
either.
it at the liquor store.
bro.
Yeah.
The
Instead of buying it here for $2,000.
the biggest misconception about strippers, all men have this opinion that, oh, they're just gonna bleed you dry of money. Dude, if you have game, you can actually you can take her fucking money. If you have game, most of them need therapy, bro. You can actually get her to take you out. Just talk to her.
that's pimping.
That is, he's.
That's just
I
Great
don't-
American
I'm not-
pastime. Baseball and pimping, right? Are you anti-pimping?
What? No.
Like, do you think like would you ever advise a girl who was selling pussy on the street to have a pimp?
No.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, no.
You think it's totally unnecessary?
I've tried to get girls out of pimping situations.
They are
That's
going to
good.
get clubbed in the head walking down Figueroa if they don't have a good
Yeah,
pimp
that's
to
a-
protect them.
That's like hens, the chickens. There's always one fucking pimp rooster guarding them from the wolves. If that rooster fucked off, cock-a-doodle-doo, those hens are fucking. That's Chinese food, bro. they would be slaughtered. That's why women without in that industry without pimps, that's a dangerous world, bro.
I was a stripper, no pimp.
Yeah,
Real?
same.
You would go to parties with no guy? There's
you mean?
no
What
dude.
What do
you
you
mean
mean parties? We're
parties?
talking about strip clubs.
They want to do private parties.
I've done
That's-
private
Oh,
parties
private
with
parties
Tiana.
I've never done.
But you don't have to bring a
I guess
I don't
shooter.
have a pimp. No, I
There's
went
no.
for myself.
You
That's
don't
very
have,
trusting.
you guys didn't have one aggressive name you're tied to, so everyone knows not to fuck with you.
No.
Yikes!
There's a lot of trust going on in the sex worker world. If you really think
Whoa,
about it.
that's
Kept to myself. No one messed with me.
Yeah.
I had a
But
porn mom and like
the
not a porn mom,
strippers in
stripper
my
mom in the
city.
back, but-
Their last names would be the Hell's Angels last name. So everyone's like, "Yo, be respectful of this stripper." They're like, everyone's terrified. You guys just fucking what's
My
that
name
called?
was
Freelance.
Molly.
That's why it's
Freelance.
good to have some.
freelance
That's why it's good to have some
stripper.
gang overlords to keep everybody in check, right?
Yeah. Actually, you know what's funny? Just like the mafia, look at what happened when, remember organized gangster shit, LA and stuff, when it became non-organized and just youngin' 17-year-old shooters, drill rappers, those 17-year-old kids, it got way more dangerous without the OGs. It got so violent so fast. Remember a decade ago, rap wasn't that fucking violent, like bazookas and fucking O Block and shit. But when it's the youngins that are not controlled by some pimp OG, 17-year-olds, they're fucking ISIS. You know how they're like Taliban is more organized, but ISIS is not organized. So it's just fucking anyone can get it. Yeah, it's like a hierarchy of evil, but like that one pimp actually lowers the crime rate. That's how I see it.
I don't need anyone controlling my money.
Yeah.
It
How about
says a
te-
lot about how safe the world we live in is that as a porn star, you don't have to like really worry about that kind of stuff, you know?
No, it
'Cause-
used to be really heavy when
Yeah.
I was a stripper, but no one really messed with me. I don't have time to be giving a man my money. Like,
Did you have a
Oh,
weapon?
yeah.
no,
Taser, nothing?
No, I go work all day and I'm coming home.
Okay,
and
these
giving you
gotta
my
be
sacks? What
this
the
is like a
fuck?
champagne lounge. This is not a strip.
When I talk to
We're
like
talking about a strip club.
when I talk to
Yeah.
rappers from Chicago and shit, even the girls, like they it's like if a girl doesn't have a gun, then she's a fucking idiot. That's how they talk
I
about
had
it.
a
Yeah.
taser.
I stripped at Tootsie's in Miami.
I'm not saying you gotta live like that. I'm just saying that's the kind of bitch I want
I
to.
was like,
If
I
me
need
and
a
Lena don't
gun.
work out, I'm finding me a chick from O Block. I'm gonna get her a BBL and come on, you working with me now.
Oh my
I was
god.
a soft stripper.
Yeah, you got different energy. You got Lilith Fair energy.
Who?
You don't remember that? Never mind. I'm dating myself.
Lilith Fair.
It was
Lilith
like an
Fair?
all-girl like music festival from the '90s,
Ooh, that
and
sounds
it was just like a real hub of lesbian energy. I assume. I don't know.
Like the Spice Girls.
Gayer.
Wow.
That sounds fun.
Spice Girls were very male gaze.
She would love that.
Right.
Sounds hella
You should
fun.
go. Yeah, go watch the Lilith Fair documentary. You'll love it.
You guys
Yeah.
ever think your lives are easy compared to like a man?
No.
What?
Really?
And what? Wait,
I say no.
I don't
What do you
know.
say?
Well, it's not a
It's a
trick
trick-
question. Jeez. What the fuck?
And I'm
Let me
like,
see your hands.
What do
What
you
the
mean
fuck?
by easy?
Like your boyfriend's life, right? This
Mhm.
guy's hustled,
Mm,
worked hard. He's done everything.
Martial arts,
Yeah, he has to do
computer
so,
hacking.
a guy has to do so much
Skills.
to be accepted in society, but you guys can smile and people
no,
just
because if
Hey, you wanna come live with me?
No, because like
absolutely not.
say I was ugly as hell.
oh there's a category for that too.
We're
Yeah.
mostly born hot
Pretty
though, right?
privilege.
Yeah, pretty privilege is real. Both
Yeah.
you,
Ugly bitches get fucked because men can squint.
both of y'all were never gonna be homeless because you always would have been able to figure out a way just off the fact that.
How
Yeah.
can
Any
you
I've
number of guys
always-
would do.
I've always hustled.
Now
Yeah,
maybe
same.
if you became a meth head for a few years, you might not
No.
have pretty privilege anymore. Though I'm gonna be real with you.
No, she'd be in a tent. The men don't have tents. The meth heads that are men don't have tents. She'd have a tent always. Guaranteed.
It would take her longer to get ugly because she would have a tent, so the sun wouldn't be beating down on her face as she
No,
slept.
fuck
which
that. I'm sleeping on a friend's sofa. If any of my friends ever
See?
let me become fucking homeless, no, we're
no, but if
fighting.
you were such an
I lived in
abhorrent
my
meth
friend-
addict that nobody wanted you sleeping at their house, that's
That's different.
You know what? You know
I'd
what's
get a
you know what's
tent there.
charming about a meth head is like
What's charming?
it's actually so cute. If you've ever met a meth head, they're actually so adorable because in their head, you know how they like check the curtain blinds and oh the CIA is following me. In their story, they're the hero. So in their head, they think they're saving the world. So when you see them like doing crazy shit, in their, in their head, they're innocent. It's actually beautiful.
Isn't that schizo and not?
No.
I'm just saying,
people
there's
on
no,
drugs that do that.
there's no meth
Oh,
head who
they go
thinks he's the
crazy. They
villain.
freak out.
When a meth head punches a child, he's not the villain. That child is possessed. He's getting the demon out the child. They're a hero.
Just
They're
because he believes it doesn't mean it's true.
I know, but there's something endearing about the fact that the human always goes to the hero archetype. He doesn't go to the villain.
No.
Yeah, I
all
love
Right.
those
the
wear
average
capes.
crackhead that's throwing shit at my car when I'm at the gas station. That's
There's
great.
some charming methods in the world, and it's kind of sad because it's like, I can't wait. They eventually always kick it, right? They kick the habit eventually.
Nothing has
No.
convinced me of the enduring power of the human spirit. Like when I see a crackhead who clearly has been outside for like days or years and he's still just yoked, just ripped,
Yeah, that
just big
stings.
fucking muscles and shit. And it's like, it's a part of me that wants to say that this is a black dude thing, but I've seen white guys with it too, where
Yep.
they just have that natural, just, "Urgh."
Yeah.
And I'm just like, fuck, dude, I'm in the gym all the time and I don't look as good as you. And you are a bum.
You could go to the gym for 10 years and you're driving home, getting your little protein shake, making 1 pound of muscle a year. You're fucking depressed. You're like, oh, this gym shit's so hard. You see that fucking meth head rip to bones holding a fridge on a bicycle. And you're like, bro, what the fuck is the point of fitness, bro? It's mostly genetic, isn't it?
Just go do what a crackhead's doing.
Go for-
No, I
I want
remember
what
once
you're having.
pondering, I'm like, what if I just for pre-workout meth? But it's not, that's not why they're ripped. It drops their body fat, but some people genetically just have it, you know?
I'm
Some
pissed
people
I
are like
never
DMX.
tried heroin.
What?
I feel like if I tried heroin one time, I would be, it would be worth it for just the amount of times I would get to talk about it on
Dude,
the pod.
I had a heart-to-heart on Granville Street with a heroin addict, and I'm like, bro, why don't you just quit? And he's like, he said this to me, I don't want to. I was like, whoa, that was so fucking honest. Usually
You
they
gotta
give
want it.
usually they give a
give you,
million
like, a-
excuses, and he just told me it's awesome, and I'm there thinking, what am I missing out on? Why the fuck is he so confident that he just doesn't want to stop? And
Think
he
of it
just
less
walked
like a
away.
drug and more
Worry
like a
life.
sport or like a video game.
A video.
Heroin's way too much.
It
You have a worry
transports
in
you to a
life.
video
Never touched
game
that.
world where you have to like,
I'd only
feed demons.
I'd only ever do meth if it, like, let's say someone fucked with me and I want to get vengeance.
You
but-
inject them when they're walking down the street.
No, if I want to get vengeance, but I don't feel jumpy enough, and I know blow ain't gonna cut it, and I need vengeance for peace of mind, that's the only time I'll go from recreational to meth.
Just bath
Because meth will
salts.
get that job done.
No, bath salts.
This is not
Bath
stuff I
salts.
actually want to say live.
I
Actually,
feel like bath salts were kind of like overhyped because I'm pretty sure those
No,
guys
they
were
fucking-
eating
What
people's
about
Did you
faces
do
in Miami.
bath salts? 'Cause
But
they
I-
were eating people's faces.
No, that
off.
I
shit's
think
whack.
that was like
That is
a meth
true.
thing though,
What?
and I think that maybe like nobody ever really got their faces bit off. I'm not
It
sure.
was on the news.
Yeah, but they were lying.
No, homie was like
They
tearing
were-
that lady's face apart.
Fake news.
That-
You're a
she was
fake
lying, bro.
person.
Do you guys believe all women? You know that tag, believe all women? What do you guys?
No.
No.
I don't know. I
Oh,
don't.
But that's the tricky part about believe all women is that like very few feminists have ever like really tried to push that as a slogan. It was always like
Really?
believe women, as in like your default should be to believe women. But then like at some point the Republicans and the conservative commentators like kind of transformed it into believe all women because they know that that's like easier to shoot down.
Dude, it should be
Obviously you can't believe all women, right?
never believe all women. It should be like that. You know, you guys agree women lie so much. You guys lie for no reason.
So do men.
Nah, we lie to get pussy. We don't lie for no
nah,
reason.
y'all lie for some dumb shit.
Like what?
Like just like shit in the cabinet. Where's the fuck? Or where's the milk? Oh, I don't see it. It's right fucking there.
Right there.
No,
my
he actually
God.
didn't see it. He actually
So,
didn't see
I
it.
hope Lena sees this so she could hear you say that because that is me 1000%. I could be staring right at the thing like, I don't know, I can't find it. It's fucking embarrassing.
No, he didn't see it. He's not lying. He actually didn't see it. He's just being dumb.
All right, we got to run, but ladies, I would like you to Google Joe Rogan,
I just did.
put together some notes for me,
He's watching this, so you can say hi.
Hey.
search him up on
Hi.
TikTok or whatever. You can find some fan accounts, I'm sure.
You should have me on your podcast.
There's probably some guy making a fucking $100 a month running a thriving Joe Rogan TikTok page.
Yeah, like the
Yeah.
clips shit, right?
Yeah,
He's a
you-
comedian.
Bro, I met this guy. I met this.
I know him.
Bro,
I
I met
don't know.
this dude in LA.
Fear Factor.
I met this dude in LA in a Bentley. I'm like, what the fuck you do? And he's like to me, I run a clips channel. And he pretty much said that it's illegal. Like he just stole someone's fucking content.
Copyright.
You can
no?
get paid like that?
There's people
Popular.
doing it all over the place, but like theoretically, you can get them taken down. Like we get pages taken down all the time. That
Wait,
are
you
just
said
already
Joe
got the
Rogan is
Bentley.
from Fear Factor?
huh?
You said Joe Rogan's from Fear Factor?
Yes.
The host? Oh, I know that guy.
This whole time.
I mean, so you should just set a show. I know him from Fear
Well,
Factor.
he's not known
But I
for
don't-
Fear Factor.
Oh,
is
he's
he?
not?
He's
Oh.
not engaging in this anymore.
He's
These terrible women.
dude. If
sorry.
Joe saw this, he'd be like, "Yo, they're talking about it like the peak of his career is Fear Factor. This is the biggest podcast in
But that's
is it
where I
LA?
know him
But if we
from.
title this clip like,
Joe
you know, ditzy porn star doesn't know who Joe Rogan is.
No, say she,
I don't even know if people believe it.
no, just say she has attacked Joe Rogan on the title.
Attacks his existence, his
Yeah.
right to exist. Jamie, pull that up.
Still
Um,
don't know what he does besides Fear Factor.
He pontificates and he spreads important COVID-related information on his podcast.
That's it?
That's it.
Are you guys
He's like, that's it.
you guys vaccinated?
Yeah.
I got my one shot only.
How many years?
Yeah.
I never
Vax
went
gang.
Back, I never went back to the.
Yeah, I never went back
for
either. I got
that.
one and I never went back.
Yeah.
I acted like I was such a big Vax booster, but I never got a booster. So
Remember how everyone was taking a picture of like their like the card?
They're
and
like, just
I'm
vax, vax and
vaccinated.
waxed.
I was like,
Me trying to get
what?
pussy. Vaccinated,
Everyone on
ladies.
Twitter. Vax
See
and
how many
wax.
dogs-
On Tinder, they have like the option to put like I'm
No,
vaccinated.
yeah, on Hinge.
I don't know if I would do that because I'm trying to fuck right-wing chicks too.
Bro, every
Like if I was single, like I'm not trying to turn down the Tommy Lorenzo of the world.
yeah,
You're not gonna fuck me if I'm vaxxed.
You know, all my celebrity friends, they told me, "Yo, bro, they got fake like a
I know a lot of people that are on
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
like everyone in
But then
LA
they never
who's
really
a
checked
somebody
it.
got a fake vax."
Well,
How many
kind of
times did you
again,
actually get
okay.
your vax card checked, like in real life?
Well, not anymore.
Yeah, but for a
Well,
while.
when you
But
were trying
even
to, when it was done, like when everything opened up, they try to have people show their vax card and like.
Yeah. In New
But-
York, you couldn't go nowhere without your vaccine.
but for
Yeah.
most people, I feel like you just showed them something that looked like a vax
Yeah.
card. They're like, all right, cool.
No, yeah, that's
No, at
But-
one
but I
point,
have
we
it
were
in my
giving
wallet
bouncers,
on my
like, $20
phone.
for our vax card, and they're like,
Yeah.
go in like it's fake ID season.
But there's people doing like
What?
time for fucking selling fake vax
Yeah.
cards
Really?
at a certain
Yeah.
point too. Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
All right, ladies, appreciate you.
Thank
Tap
you.
in with John Zherka in the near future. That's my recommendation. Everybody will be back real soon. Check these ladies out on the internet.
Yeah.
Bang.